I felt that it was important to be here as a part of this climate march to show solidarity with all of the communities in the world that are standing up today, and to put pressure on all of our leaders from the local level up to the international, because this isn't a problem, climate change, that has a silver bullet. The phrase I like to put with it is silver buckshot. It's going to take a bunch of solutions from a bunch of actors to get this done. In Eugene, we had a campaign, the Youth Climate Action Now campaign, that we started off by bringing together 50 young people in the community, ages 7 to 21, to learn how to be effective advocates for climate policy and to communicate about the issue with the public, with businesses, and to really drive local change. And after we did this training, we started going to City Council and telling the Eugene City Council what we wanted. We had meetings with individual councilors, provided public testimony at the Sustainability Commission meeting, and what we ended up with after 11 months of public testimony was the city legally committing, the first local government to make a legal commitment to reducing their fossil fuel usage by 50% by 2030, being carbon neutral in their operations and facilities by 2020, and developing a carbon budget. So we have all this talk about 350 ppm and how do we get back to a safe climate. But no city has gone and done the work to find out what they would actually need to do to make that happen, their own little part of the responsibility. So Eugene will be the first city anywhere to think about how do you be a responsible actor for this global problem. Eugene can't solve climate change, but if we show others how to do it, then it can trickle up. Absolutely. So we've already put together a package of materials. So we have the youth training program that's available. We have the public testimony examples. We have videos. We have letters to the editor. We have a full multimedia package that is basically ready to go in any community that wants to push it. Of course, you'll need someone to draft a local ordinance that fits the local conditions, because that's how you're going to get it into law. But there are law students, there are attorneys, there are politicians that just need something to work with. But we feel really strongly that this model that we pushed in Eugene is a great way to engage the community and really get real action at the local level. We did a mural to memorialize the campaign, so that's going to be there for time immemorial. That's going to remind the community what they did together in supporting these young people, elevating the youth voice on climate change, and doing what's right for future generations. OurChildren'sTrust.org is the website, and if you go under the Legal Actions tab, you can go down to Local Actions and you'll see the Youth Climate Action Now Eugene campaign, and then you can contact us to get the materials. And there'll be a film forthcoming in the next couple of months. We're putting together the edits, and it's a really inspirational story about how a small group of young people, just by sharing their voice and what they want for the future, can really impact local policy. I think it's so important for young people to begin getting involved with the climate issue, because not only is it the most important issue facing this generation, but it provides an opportunity to develop a skill set that you can use in everything else. So once you've gone to city council, once you've gone to the legislative session, once you've made your opinion heard to today's decision makers, you have developed the skills to be able to work on any issue, because that's what is both exciting and frightening about climate change, is that it's an opportunity to rethink so many areas of policy that you don't traditionally associate with climate change. You know, it's a social justice issue. It's a how we choose to buy things issue. It's a where we choose to travel issue. So by getting involved now on this issue, you preserve your ability to advocate for all the other issues that are important. And we need young people to be those leaders, because it's a really complex problem, the scale of which we've never faced, the complexity of which we've never faced, but it's not getting any easier by less people being involved. We need as many people as possible.